Hello, my name is Dedrop, and welcome to training session 1. Now in this video I will be practicing and going over different combos to try and clean them up a little bit. I figured in order to make this video a little more put together, I would go over these combos first. So let's get into it. Here's the first combo I learned on Zato, and it was a great way to put my foot in the door when learning this character. This is the bread and butter frog loop combo when Eddie still needs to be summoned. This is another bread and butter frog loop combo, but Eddie is already out with a pose to give you more defense. We have more frog loop combos, but this routing is off of a red Roman cancel into Eddie's summon. The final frog loop combo of this video is with an implementation of Sword Okuzeme to keep the pressure going. You'll see in the video that I struggle with this combo quite a lot, but this is a nice corner carry combo to know that leads into big damage. And lastly, this is my homing jump combo that I end up practicing as well. The final thing I wanted to talk about is just the fact that I do plan on posting the VODs for these sessions. For those interested, I do end up bringing up other things as well, but I tried to condense it down as much as possible into this video. Just because I know training can be a little monotonous and boring, especially if you're not the one doing it. So it's there if you want to look at it, but other than that, I did my best to get a good summary of what happened in this video. With that being said, I hope you enjoy. Okay, here we go. I don't really have anything planned for this first training session, other than just maybe doing a little bit of the combos I know about. Honestly, let's start with the wall combo. I have been dropping that a lot more frequently, just due to the fact that actually I spent a lot of time on Happy Chaos recently. And I actually really enjoy Happy Chaos. He's my second main. In fact, that's why I decided to play his music right now. But one of his combos is to do a close slash into 2D, and that has sadly translated into bad muscle memory for my Zato because I need to do 2H instead of 2D. And since my H is right above my dust attack, that has just caused problems. Let me see if I can just try to do some rounds to maybe fix that. Wow, yeah, incredible. Okay, so right there, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the manual input for leap or if I wanted to negative edge it. Ideally, I negative edge it, but sometimes if I just wanted to get out, I do the manual input. That's a very basic wall combo. If you're able to get a close slash, you can go into that. But then again, that is if you have full Eddie meter, which this is training mode, so I do. There, I did the manual input, and you can actually see on the combo list on the left side there that it does show up, and it will not show up if you actually negative edge it. See there? It shows that there is no manual input because I did decide to negative edge there. One of my favorite things to practice as well is a jump in by the opponent. And there's many different ways you can practice the core frog loop combo in mid-screen. So you can do it to where you get to counter hit and then you summon Eddie, or you can have Eddie already out and do a little bit of that action. I'm trying to put words to what actually happened there. Basically, if you have an empty Eddie summon but you're holding the H button, you can have it go into a pose, which will block their pushes, and then you can do Drunken Shade into your frog loop combos, which I kind of messed up there. So I'm gonna just be practicing a little bit of a mixture of both. Counter hit off of the 2H first, because that one I notice in games I do mess up that one a little more. So here goes nothing. Right to hell. Alright, that was pretty good. Kind of wanted to do Sword Okazema there, but not bad. Also, make sure you practice your sides. If you saw my first video, you saw that I only played player 2. It's kind of what I'm not necessarily used to, but that's what ends up happening. And so, just as an overall tip, I would do that. Nope. 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 Okay, there I tried to do Sword Okazema. It didn't happen. Alright. Oh, and by the way, you'll see that input very often from me. One of those two. I am extremely bad at actually getting my super off under pressure. And so in a match, I will try to do a super input and just fail. Because I was too quick and got nervous. Yep, that's gonna happen so often. Sadly, this is something you just kind of need to feel out. I kind of don't want to admit how long it took me to even get to this point. Because while I have some skills with Zato, and I kind of know what I'm doing, I am still very much beginner. Well, okay. I don't know if I'm a beginner. I kind of feel like a beginner sometimes. Also, I might have to turn down Drift a little bit. It's going a little too ham. There's so many good songs in this game. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack's awesome. There we go. That, you see right there? That's exactly what I was talking about. I tried to do my super input and I failed it. Also, you know what, now that I think about it, I just kind of did it the wrong way too. Interesting. Oh well. We press forward. Eddie. Oh my gosh, Eddie, that is... I know you're just trying to protect me, but that's just not it right now, okay? Oh. This is the one. Oh gosh, dang. This is the one. Okay, well. If Eddie decides to go the right way, maybe this will actually work. Pitiful. You'll pick up very quickly that I like to blame things on Eddie, because I think it's funny. Oh, man. Dude, Eddie, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Split. Alright. Oh, by the way, you can go into this combo off of grab too. Let's see if I can even get it. There we go. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. That's definitely a cool routing. I don't use it ever. I hardly ever am able to get red Roman cancel off of a grab, and B, summon Eddie in a way to where I still have enough time to 2S to make that combo land. Oh well. With time. There we go. You know what? That was pretty cool. I liked that. That was cool. I feel good about that. Can I land this? Please tell me I can land this the other way. Nope. Alright, that's an important one to do. I don't know the exact timings other than you need to wait a little bit. Yeah. See, you can, if you're good enough, land the dust after the second heavy slash in air and go into a final blow. I've yet to figure that out. What I can do though is something like this. If I just need it to land with sacrificing a little damage, that's typically what I end up doing regardless. I don't know what the dust is yet. It's something I'm going to need to learn over time.
Do you like heights? This may hurt.
So yeah, that's all well and good. Honestly, okay. As you can see there again, I did manual input. That's technically easier. That way you don't have to negative edge. But if you are used to negative edging, oh wow, I do recommend it. I think it is overall just better and more efficient, and will help build up. Actually, this is a great combo. I forgot who I got it from. I can try and go look through that, but I went through the combo list that the game provides. This one randomly came up. It was just a beginner friendly frog combo. Highly recommend you doing this to get your foot in the door. That's what I did. When I first started Zato, I would do this because I thought it was cool and I liked it. And it made me feel good that I was able to actually land a combo. And even if you have to do the manual input, that's more than okay, because guess what? That's half of their health. Rip Kai. Oh, yeah. Probably should do the counter hit combo. I landed this once, maybe twice. I tried to land it more than that in my first video. But it didn't always come out. For that being one of the reasons, I am very late to the dash, or I'm early actually. I'm very early to dashing, and in fact, I have a dash key macro to a button, but for this specific combo, I double tap to dash because that helps delay it better, to help time it better. But obviously, as you can see, my timing still needs a little work. Alright, that was pretty cool. I like that. That was nice. However, that can be a little hard if you're starting out. When I was first labbing through this combo, I realized, oh, I'm doing this a lot, so it would look like that a lot. I would do that a lot, and the reason why I do that is because if you look at the input, if you do 3, it's not going to, your invite to hell is not going to land at all, because it's a 2 input. You have to do down. So it's a really hard mixture of needing to have Eddie move forward, but also making sure you hit that too. What you're doing is you need to 3 slash hit, and then once you go up, down once, and it'll do invite hell. You're clicking 3, which is down, but then you can go to 2 right afterwards. If you're fast enough. Again, you do have to be fast enough. So I don't actually have to and then double tap down to do invite to hell. You can use the down input of the crouching S in order to get off invite to hell, and that's the kind of idea. You just have to do it while moving in this combo. So the idea is 3S, 2 at HS immediately afterwards, but then you kind of scrub it over to 3, so that way you continue moving forward. And this is why I need to practice. You know what? That'll be the goal for this practice session, is just to have a Morphous land at the end of this combo. And then I'll be done because it's late. No. I'm struggling with this one. No! I see the issue. I'm holding down slash for frog, and that's kind of built into my muscle memory, and so getting off amorphous might be a little hard. I can try though, but I don't think it can happen unless I can. Okay, here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to land the 2S and then hold it there. Hopefully first frog hit will land, and then after that try and do a quick super input to let it amorphous land. That's going to be the goal. Oof, that was not good. Oh well. Oh my goodness. Can I please get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle? Oh my gosh, I landed it there. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if I can fit an Eddie Unsummon in there. That way I don't have to worry about the frog getting the wall hit. Where would that be though? This is a little rough. And this is a little rough. This is a little rough. This is a little rough. Oh, and the frog didn't hit. Is that what happened? I'll have to look at it. Oh. Oh! Oh, it did it! Yes! Oh, that's awesome. 256 damage. Oh. Awesome. Alright. I'm gonna save that in my combos. That looks like... Or no. That's the practice negative edging, if you're new to it. That combo, I believe, was a combo I got off of BeatifulDude in his pad guide to Zato. Really great video. Highly recommend watching it. I believe that's from that. Alright. Well, I think that was somewhat successful. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't know. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take muscle memory. It's gonna take knowing when to do things. Like knowing when to dash, how long to dash for, if I'll be able to time everything properly, and not have the enemy go over my body and cross myself up. It's going to take just getting it right consistently, and that just takes time. But you know, small steps, starter steps. With that, thank you for joining, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.